Now to this, in a small rundown house in rural Ohio, authorities found 16 children living in deplorable conditions. Neighbors didn't even know they existed since they were hidden away in a single room and not enrolled in school. The Ohio Attorney General said they resembled feral animals and they ranged in ages from 1.5 to 18 years old and were sent to the hospital with serious medical conditions. The grandparents and parents of the children were all charged with 16 counts each of child endangering, a second-degree felony. All 4 defendants had pleaded not guilty. Just 3 hours north in Cleveland, Ohio, a similar house of horrors made national headlines when 3 women were kidnapped, tortured, raped, and held captive for over a decade. Michelle Knight, who has changed her name to Lily Rose Lee, was 20 years old when she was kidnapped off the street by Ariel Castro. She confronted her abuser in court, promising to overcome her trauma and to prevail. She said, quote, "From this moment on, I will not let you define me." Joining me now is survivor Lily Rose Lee. Great to see you, Lily. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here to talk about this horrific story. I know
You're very welcome.
Thank you. It's great to see you. So I know that after everything that you went through for 11 years, it's astonishing to think that you were held captive for that long. You try not to read stories about child abuse, but when you heard about these 16 children and the conditions that they've been living in, what was your first thought about that?
I started crying because it put me back in a place where I knew what they felt like and what they were going through. And I just want to let them know that whatever is happening to them, that is not their fault. They're angels of God. And I'm hoping and praying that my words of encouragement and resilience and never giving up on yourself, no matter what obstacles stand in your way, helps them build a new life full of love, peace. And I'm hoping people give them understanding, unconditional love, show them the same amount of love that they showed us when we were in a difficult time, because they're definitely going to need it.
Yeah, like you said, they're going through a lot mentally, physically, in their current situation, their physical recovery. What is some advice that you would give them? I mean, some of them are very, very young, some are teenagers, but for them specifically, what can you offer them? You said you know what they're going through. What specific things do you think they could do to help themselves in this time that is confusing, scary,
I would say,
not understanding why this happened to them?
I would say find a great support system. Definitely find people that are understanding, very loving, and very considerate in helping them get to the next step. Because they're definitely going to need therapy. They're going to need medical care. They're going to need a lot of different things. And they don't know why this happened to them. They don't understand. And I never understood neither, but I would say bad things happen. We can't understand it. We don't know why it happens, but it happens. And I'm hoping they can overcome all those things that are going on with them, including trust issues, because I had a lot of trust issues. I didn't trust nobody, and it took me a long time to trust. I would say it took me a year and a half to at least trust a little bit. After that, I couldn't trust a lot.
I mean, how could you, right? I mean, after everything that you had been through, of course it would be extremely difficult to trust.
I was afraid to go outside. I was afraid to do simple little things because I was afraid I was going to get hurt again. So I had to literally tell myself that everyone is not the same as the person that hurt me.
So, you know, this situation...
And there's going to be so many triggers, too, that they're going to go through.
Right, of course. Yeah, and working on those through the support systems that you mentioned is going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of love from people who they can trust, which is very difficult to do after a circumstance like that.
I would say take life one day at a time. Take life one day at a time.
That's really good advice. This particular instance happened in a rural part of Ohio. Nobody even knew that the kids existed. You were locked in a house in an in a residential area for
Yes.
11 years. Why do you think that situations like this just go completely unnoticed for this long of a period of time? And it's hard to understand that they can just get away with doing this for so long, but it has
I would
happened.
say it's because of the people that do it. They are one way by day and another way by night. It's like night and day. It's like Jekyll and Hyde, like some of those horror movies that you see. Like you see the mad scientist is nice one time and then super mean and ugly to other people.
Well, you had the strength and courage to confront your abuser, Ariel Castro, in court, and you read an impact statement. Why did you decide to do that? And did you feel like it was a step that you needed in order for your own recovery
Yes.
to move
For
forward?
my healing process, I wanted to let him know that no matter what he had done to me and how horrible he didn't define who I was inside. And I was the hero of my own story.
Well, you are certainly a hero of your own story, and I think you'll be a hero to these children who have been victimized in this awful way. And I appreciate you coming on to talk about your story.
Thank
I know
you.
it's not easy to relive that, and we appreciate the advice that you've given and the insight to this absolutely despicable, awful situation. Lily Rosalie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.